Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the week. Guess what? It's Friday. It's Freaky Friday. Friday the 13th, happy hour, a dish of Crackpot.
Mm-hmm.
The happiest of happy hours, here, Tim.
Go on.
That was weird. I don't know. Anyways, it's happy hour because it's Friday. I think it's Friday the 13th. We just finished taping a glorious show.
Yeah.
Which will come out on Monday. So if you're finding us on YouTube right now, we actually have a podcast called Crackpot.
And if you're listening to us on your podcast listening device, we also have a YouTube page.
Yes, thank you. The tie-in, the ultimate tie-in. Yes, so anyways, we just finished taping a show about USOs, Tim.
Bing Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Bob Hope.
Bob, thank you. Who were the sisters? Yeah.
I don't know.
Keep moving.
Yeah, so anyways, do you remember what USO stands for?
Underwater submerged object.
This is like when I read with my son. I'm like really going through this. I'm like just kind of like, you know,
object.
Yeah, I know. Sound it out. I don't know why I always say sound it out too, because I'm like that used to drive me nuts. Well, I know, but that used to drive me nuts when I was like, because as a kid I was like, I know I got to sound this thing. I'm not that stupid.
Like that. That is literally what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. So why are you reminding me to do that?
Shut up, Dad.
Yeah, I don't know. You may have that experience, maybe you don't.
Nope. She reads to me every night, so yeah, it's
good.
Tucks me in, kisses me goodnight, goes makes my lunch for the next day. It's great.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. Nice work.
Yeah, thank you.
Tim, what are your thoughts on USOs and the show we just did?
I hated it.
Because?
Because I wanted answers.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Definitively, like we do every other episode.
That's true. None of our shows are pure speculation, obviously.
No, none. No, but I mean, it's super fascinating. It's really interesting. You brought up two or three...
2.5, kind of. If you consider the Nimitz event, then it's basically 3,
yes,
right?
Then it's 3. Really interesting events. And the only one besides Nimitz, I can't remember if I had heard of the Shag Harbor one before or not, but it doesn't matter because I can't remember. But anyway,
maybe you did, Tim.
Maybe I did. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
The one I had heard, you didn't mention, but no reason you would have. So this awesome book I have, and I would assume that many other people listening to this also have it or have read it or have at least heard of it, William Cooper's Behold a Pale Horse. It is out there, but it's like one of the first, I don't know if the first, it's like super ultra pretty crazy conspiracy stuff, but it launched a lot of other ideas. But it kind of starts out and he's like, hey, I was in the Navy, I was on a submarine and we surfaced once, and when we surfaced I was up on the deck just kind of, you know, breathing fresh air and everything, and we saw this craft come out and go down and come out and go down and then fly away. And the admiral was there and he's like, we're not going to talk about this. This never happened.
Sure.
And then they got called in and, you know, this never happened. And if you ever talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I never really thought of that before. Like, why couldn't a craft go underwater?
Exactly. And so that was, you know, really to me kind of the entry point, because I've always thought about UFOs as just flying around the air, right?
Flying around, doing their loop-de-loo kind of thing.
This time they're swimming, going in the water, right? I mean, it's like kind of weird. So
yeah, I don't know.
So I would say, you know, obviously tune into Monday's show to find out or get some details on some kind of creepy, but I think, I don't know, like not really widely publicized stories, even though they're out there.
Right.
But you just don't hear about this stuff a ton.
Well, because people just aren't out on the water as much as they are walking around, you know?
Or looking up at the sky, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe they're all over the ocean. We just don't see them.
We just have no idea.
We have no idea.
Yep. Exactly.
So, yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know either. But tune in Monday to find out. We do have the answer, I will say. We got the calculators out. The TI-83 pluses.
We did.
Which is, by the way, its own conspiracy. Those TI-83 pluses, they still sell.
Do they really?
And they're literally
still
$90.
Like $100 and...
They're $90, like $3.
How?
I know.
How?
I know.
It's
almost like you're paying for them to give your kid technology that they just like won't have to use, because it's like any phone can do the same thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
But
absolutely.
I suppose maybe it has apps on it. They don't want that to happen. But it's like TI's cornered the market in terms of these stupid calculators.
Right.
So anyways, I digress.
No, that's fine.
We crunched the numbers and we figured out what these USOs are, where they're from, et cetera, et cetera.
Where they're going and why they're going there.
Yes. So tune in Monday to find out what the story is.
That's right.
Thanks, folks, for tuning in. It is beautiful Friday. Let's wrap it up here. We will see you the flip side of the weekend, Monday morning, bright and early, 5 a.m. CST. What else?
Should we get any sponsors?
Oh, I almost forgot. We need corporate sponsors. Boeing, we are looking directly at you. Blackwater, and then another one, like a defense contractor?
They're like called G or now or something, XE.
Okay. Yeah, you. XE. We want big time. We want like, I don't want to meddle with, low level.
Casper.
Yeah. No. I want like, yeah.
No, you
Airbus.
Yeah. What didn't the Saudis just launch a oil something that went private, first $1 trillion IPO?
Probably, yeah.
We can get some of that money.
Yeah. If you're out there, we're looking for sponsors.
What about the Royal Canadian Air Force? Huh?
Hey, I bet you're looking for a podcast to advertise on.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a pretty decent following up in Canada.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But hey, if you want to plug any product on the show, Tim and I absolutely will sell out. Send us some free stuff. We'll put it on here. We'll talk about how awesome it is.
Absolutely.
And like we said, we're looking for like defense contractors, ideally.
Wait, you didn't really run this by me.
Philip Morris, if you're out there.
Remington.
I like where this is going. So anyways, yeah. Oh, but you do have a corporate sponsor today.
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. Come on, Phil. I know you're listening.
I was going to say, Phil, at Solid State, fine vinyl record store. Put a live show on there. Boy, was it a good time.
It was
really fun, actually.
It's about this time last year.
Actually, it was.
All right.
Thanks, folks. We'll see you Monday morning, bright and early, 5 a.m. CST. Have a great weekend. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's fun. Because guess what? That's what the weekend's for. And if you're not having fun, I hope you're working, and I hope they're having a great time at work. Because that's what the weekend is for. I'm just going to keep going on and on and on. All right.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks, everybody.